The misuse and overuse of antibiotics are not unique to Ghana. Such can lead to antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance occurs when bacteria change in response to the use of these medications. In fact, in February of 2018, the World Health Organization (WHO) stated that antibiotic resistance is one of the biggest threats to global health, food security, and development today. Before joining the medical field, Dr. Umesh Balmakun describes how the drug was used in his very home.
I grew up in the country. I had the most country parents ever. Love them to death. But the thing about them is that whenever I had a cold or I had a fever, they would go and get me antibiotics. You know, the nice little red and black antibiotic. They would just buy antibiotics saying that it's going to help you.
Antibiotics have no effect on viral infections.
The fact of the matter is that antibiotics are not used for every single medical treatment. They're not used for every single thing that happens to the body. They're only used for more or less infections. So the fever, the cold, they're all caused by viruses. Antibiotics do not work with viral infections.
Antibiotics work by killing bacteria or by keeping them from copying themselves or reproducing. The word antibiotic means against life, but there is another aspect to the use of antibiotics.
Let's say you're given a 5-day treatment, you feel better by the 3rd day. There are some bacteria there that can become resistant to the antibiotic that you were using. And because now the antibiotic is not there anymore, you stop using it, they start thriving. Now when you decide to go, you get an infection again, a bacterial infection, you get an infection again, you go back to the antibiotic, it won't necessarily work. It may work a little bit for the ones that were not resistant, but then for the ones that are resistant, it's not going to work. You have to move up and then continuously moving up if you keep doing the same thing over and over.
Dr. Balmakun warns against sharing and using leftover antibiotics. According to the WHO, antibiotics should only be used when prescribed by a certified health professional and should not be demanded if a health worker says it is not needed. There are several classes of antibiotics. The first antibiotic, penicillin, was discovered in 1928. Handel Duncan H. Chippy Nightly News.